special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Bernstein. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, and an explosive running play there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Good enough for first down yardage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Send the back in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
They start the drive with a good throw to the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Here's the 2nd down play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU 7, Alabama 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Bites off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. In the red area, it's Riley. They test the middle there, but get nothing. It's third down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Using his legs, it's Riley. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they look to the right. What a catch and run by the junior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Near the sticks, it's Gilbert. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU is stable of backs again on this roster, too.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's McDonald. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Handoff to the single back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Moves out of the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. Senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
That's enough for the 1st down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Pulls it in. It's Hampton. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Riley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial third down play right here. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Back in motion now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That run sets up a critical third down play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. He saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. LSU has moved into the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Nowhere to run up the middle. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for 6. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The shotgun running play call. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking for a man deep in the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Buying time. Moving to his left. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. A play action looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Seck's got it. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now are arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him, but not before it gets to the 16-yard line. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Alabama, 14.
Bringing it out, it's McDonald. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
After the PAT, they go up 19. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Alabama, 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a contact, no penalty, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the option play. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's four fingers in the air. Get ready for the fourth coming up. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. He hands it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Third down play for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Quarterback still with the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
14.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Change of direction. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Handoff here from the shotgun. A quick juke. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Grab near the sticks. It's Hampton. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a draw play. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Alabama.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Extra point splits the uprights. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On a safely big recovery, the onside kick doesn't work. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Leaning on the run game here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Really tough to run a good counterplay when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Running with purpose. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete, broken up nicely. Now there is a flag on the play back in the offensive pit area. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. And the defense brings him down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hampton. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Could take it all the way.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions on the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.